Welcome back, family. This is your boy ED. For all you smart and intelligent folks out there, listen, that just simply means that I'm getting ready for today because I got a hot one for you, family. Today episode is entitled, What is Project Management Institute? Again, what is the Project Management Institute? What is this thing? You hear project managers call it the PMI or, PMI, or what else do we have? We call it mostly PMI. So, Project Management Institute. The Project Management Institute is a nonprofit professional organization that emphasizes, is dedicated, which I love, is dedicated to the advancement of the field of project management. Isn't that awesome? One thing you need to understand overall about the about PMI, or better known as the Project Management Institute, is a place for project management professionals to understand where they can, I shouldn't say understand, but more or less to be able to go and get, research information. I've leveraged PMI for their white papers. Their white papers are amazing when it comes to research. Also, their best practices are in there. There's a ton of information. PMI, I will say this, they definitely over deliver when it comes to the information piece and providing you content, whether it's free or paid content. Some of the free stuff is even better than the paid stuff. So it's like, wow. I mean, you're just blown away. Especially if you're someone that's, let's say you're in school. Like when I was studying for my MPM, Masters of Project Management, when I was getting my Masters in Project Management, I was leveraging PMI because the curriculum that I was taking, it mirrored the Project Management Institute, which I loved, and they had to be sanctioned by them. So I was like, well, if I got to go do my research, if I got to make sure that what I'm saying on this paper aligns with what PMI says, why not leverage their resources, meaning their education tools and their research information and best practices? It's a foundation of wealth. One thing I do want to let you know, PMI is not a, it's been around for a while. I mean, PMI was founded in 1969. They're actually, and one of the things too is it's globally recognized. Like I can take my PMP and go over to Indonesia and it would be recognized. I can go to Spain and it'd be recognized. I can go to Jamaica. Shout out to my Jamaicans. I can go over there and it's recognized. It's a global recognition. Recognition is a global certificate that is recognized globally, which I truly appreciate. And because of that, what PMI does for you as a project manager, like I said, it gives you an opportunity to go and look back at some of the trainings and certifications. And speaking of the certification, it is the governing body. I remember I had asked a question. I actually did a video on it. Someone asked, "Hey, can my Google project management certificate be recognized and identified as a PMP?" And it's not. These are two different entities. These are two different bodies. So the PMI, I mean, they have a slew of certificates, but for this channel, some of the certificates here is the CAPM. Again, the certificate associated in project management. Then you have your PMP, project management professional. And then the other one that really doesn't get a lot of recognition because the PMP is the one that gets the bulk of the recognition, that in the CAPM. But there's another one called the PGMP. What this is the program management professional. Again, I'll say that again for those who haven't heard that acronym, which is the PGMP. And again, all of these certifications that PMI offer are globally recognized. And as I mentioned before, I will be looking at taking the ACP, which is the agile version. I say agile version of project management. I already have the other certificates around agile, not all of them, but the ones that I felt that meant something to my career where I'm currently at. So I probably end up doing the ACP as one of those. So that's another certificate that PMI sponsors. As I told you before, one of the things too that I leverage the Project Management Institute for is networking. Um, it's a great place to connect with people. They have conferences and seminars and webinars going on, and being able to jump on some of those seminars and webinars that are either free or even paid, it's an advantage to a project manager. Watch this. Watch how is it an advantage. First of all, I get credit, meaning education, or I should say your PDUs, your professional development units. I get credit for that. On top of, or watch this. This is where it gets really good. I get a chance to learn something in which I can take back and apply it to my real life or my real work experience. And so that's one of the things that I really enjoy about the Project Management Institute is that they're constantly looking at the practitioners of this craft and saying, okay, how do we make the training better? How do we make the white papers and the tools much better? How do we eliminate certain things and bring back other things? Or, and that, again, this is what gets me excited about project management is because you have to always constantly be changed. And again, because I'm talking to an intelligent audience, I'm so grateful for my audience is that when you go after this craft, you're going to be a life learner. When you're a life learner, you have no choice but to educate yourself and not just getting the knowledge, as we always talk about, but making sure the knowledge applies. So, family, again, this is just a really quick outtake of what PMI or the Project Management Institute is. I hope you sign up, become a member. I'm not, I don't get any extra money or anything because I'm recommending PMI. It's just, I truly believe it's a good governing body for project management. Yes, just like anything, it does have its flaws. But one thing I do like is that the good outweighs the flaws. So I hope that you enjoyed today's content. This has been your boy ED, and this has been another Conscious Agility production.